You have a welcome bag? Welcome gift? Sugar bombs. Caviar. Do you even know what, for example, that it's a television, no? Do you even know what it is?
One that's spacious and wide, a house that rings with joy and laughter. I was horny and seedy, but yes, indeed, give me the simple life. I never was cut out to step and strut out. Give me the simple life.
I'm not sure what you're gonna think about it. Me, I don't appreciate it.
Give me the simple life. A cottage small is all.
Capital. You didn't know that it has been that long that you are inside of your vault, your guys, no? You see? Which is proving for me, again, you know, that it's not possible, the situation at our vaults. For me, they stop people from the outside or they open their vaults at some point to the outside.
Oh, excuse me. What's going on?
It's a surface dwelling tradition. You can get one right in boxes like this.
Huh?
You're welcome to come. Sure.
Is it a sacrificing or government? I don't know how to spell it. Government.
Moldaver was the Ghoul that fucked up that super duper mark. Nobody told me it was legal.
You know each other?
You boys know who you just brought in?
This sumbitch right here used to be the best bounty hunter to ever shoot a man in the ass. Would you mind? Ah, come on now. Sorrow we old friend, haven't we?
Look at you. 200 years.
Why? For me, a revenge
Maybe
thing.
you just... Or maybe... You're still looking for her.
His wife?
I can confidently cross one region.
But she couldn't have survived. She would be in the same state as him, no?
I can have unintelligent conversation.
Mind your fucking mouth. That's the president of the government you're talking to.
Kill him first.
You a president now.
Don't say why not.
Well, then you might want to hire a publicist. Now, this is the first I'm hearing about this outfit. What I am hearing is a whole lot of chatter about some woman named Moldaver.
They call her the Flame Mother.
Okay.
Now that bitch is dangerous.
Well, when it comes to leadership these days, dangerous is what they call the freelance.
You know why these boys brought you in?
Cause I fucked up a poor defenseless gang affiliated organ dealership.
Yep. Now I've always liked you.
Well, I've always liked you.
Well, ain't that sweet. But that super duper mark you gutted was under our protection.
Oh wow, you
So if I
protected
wanted
it
to let you go
so
scot-free,
well.
Take him out back and feed him the hogs.
If you can. Bye try. And the other guy.
God damn it.
I'm not gonna react.
Why
You're searching for her.
do you have this picture on your wall?
That's Moldaver. Why?
That's not how I remember her, so.
Yeah. Well, how do you remember her?
Yes, how do you? Someone. Not someone from the corporation, but someone from the rebellion group. How can she be still alive? And into that good state? 200 years? Lucy? It doesn't look like a cult for you? Oh, well, I'm gonna be forced to blur all of that. And just to describe you what's happening, we have people getting naked. Are we gonna have a big orgy situation?
Thanks for coming. Yeah, we'll see if I stay. You'll stay.
Birdie? She's gonna sacrifice herself. She's gonna get sacrificed. No, wait, what? Flame mother, Moldaver.
We bring back Shady's hands. Bring back those taken from us. By covering ourselves in their ashes. Shady's hands, blood must spill.
The sacrifice.
And you do somebody should be. Yeah, who's
Blood must spill.
You're drinking blood. And real blood, you know, not wine to act like it's blood.
Mr. Howard.
Moldaver. Okay, she's not there, but now
I'm a big fan.
they have that cult for her, about her.
I get why you want to stay. Okay, I really do. I know this must all seem really nice compared to the shoe show that's up there. But this isn't it.
They gave me a robe
Huh?
I know.
and slippers.
These people are hiding something from us. I'm gonna prove it to you, okay? I'm not leaving without you.
Give a man food and slippers and that's it. He's the most happiest guy on earth. When before he was that ambitious that he was just killing people blindly because of that. Oh! So we have creatures inside of the vault. Not only they make experiments, you know, on human beings, but also on creatures. Frankenstein Laboratory. I clicked on that, but what do we watch right now? Ah! It's not she's giving birth into the water like it can be, you know, in our world. She's giving birth to fishes which are eating her. They eat their mommy. Someone? A lady pregnant with what? You're making experimentations on girls like that? How many? But for what reason?
I saw the doors open up where you might have gotten out.
You want to do what with these creatures, you know, that you're creating?
Look,
Your shoes, you need to change your shoes. You see, I'm not sure that you can fight against an entire vault, you know, full of people.
I'm sure if we came to your home, you would say the same thing.
Surely. It's against everything that she knows, everything that she believes. I have the impression that they want to make me change my mind about Moldaver and what she does, what her group does. You know, after the first time that we met her, the fact that she said to Lucy that she looked like her mother, the fact that we had the impression that these raiders, they knew things about the outside and they knew about the lies inside of the vaults, the fact that we know that Lucy vaults, you know, that situation with the 31, 32, 33, it's all bullshit, something is going wrong. For sure, during all of this time, I considered that Moldaver, in fact, maybe she was the head of a rebellion group against that corporation, Vite Corporation, that maybe she was, yes, the head of that rebellion thing. And right there with this episode, I have the impression that you want to present her as, in fact, a villain, see into the past. She was the head of the revolution already, but it means that, like the Ghoul, she survived 200 years, but she didn't survive like he did, so it's not normal that she didn't get the same radiation, that she's looking great, you know, maybe in fact she did something wrong for that, maybe she went inside of one of the vaults and now she's getting out. Like, they are really implying with this episode that we shouldn't trust her. Also the fact that this vault number 4, they are that way to admire her, to really organize the entire cult around her with the candles, with people getting naked, like for sure people getting people getting naked like that, putting ashes of dead bodies on them, drinking blood, like looking at that you can be only like, that's a cult and that's a cult for the bad side. See the weird stuff that they do, ew, like really ew, the naked aspect, the dead people aspect, like what the fuck. And for sure that cult is bad, that I truly think so, but does it mean that her, she's bad? With this episode I have the impression that you want to make me think so, but if I'm going really to just the facts, what that woman she represents and she did, into the past, like into the present time, she's into the rebellion. She's against that corporation and what they did and what they do. She's against all of these lies. She's trying to annihilate them. So me, why would I be against her, against someone doing that? The cult aspect, I don't appreciate it at all. But are we sure that she wants them to admire her like that? She's okay with that cult? I'm not even sure. Maybe they did that on their own. The situation with that vault, for me, they make experimentations on people. That's why we have all of these things, you know, with 2 noses, with 1 eye at the middle of the face, all of that. And also on pregnant ladies, what we saw on that video and the fact that we have other pregnant ladies right there. But I don't understand why, the reason why they would continue these experimentations. Even more because of the fact that a few of them, or maybe a lot of them, are coming from the outside and came inside of the vault, so they know the situation outside. Why would they accept to make experimentations on themselves to find a way for humanity to evolve? Maybe that's their mojo? I don't understand. The flashbacks that we had about the Ghoul when he was a real human being, you know, with his wife, they are really interesting and they are confirming what I felt with the previous episode. The fact that by working for this corporation, he was not getting any job anymore. The fact that his wife was fully into it, invested into it, and that maybe they argued at some point about it, like rather we saw that they argued about it, and they are right to argue about the fact that we can't have dogs inside of this vault. He just talked about the fact that it's because they are taking away his freedom to have a dog, to wear whatever he wants. Me, it's about the dogs. Saying that they are useless, how can you say that? But I understand her reasons, because she's truly afraid. Like, for me, it's really difficult to mock someone who is afraid. Right there, she's afraid, she wants to save her loved ones, so she does what she thinks that she has to do. And only because she works for that corporation, they can have a place inside of these vaults. So I think that by going to that meeting, it's gonna compromise that. You know, since the beginning, I'm searching the reason why, from being a big actor, he finished, you know, by appearing into Christmas party, you know, for kids. Like, for sure, something went wrong at some point into your career for you to be forced to do that. And in a short timing, because with how his daughter, you know, she grew up, meaning not that much, clearly something bad happened into a short time. So, because of the ads that you were making, you couldn't find any more movies. And I think that in fact you got fired by the corporation, who didn't need you at some point because just they needed your image and you're just a product, and that's why they created that little figure, that little character making the thumbs up, because they didn't need you anymore. I think that you got fired because they learned that you went to that rebellion meeting. Maybe you didn't do anything really with them, but just going to one of the meetings, it was not good at all. Maybe they fired even your wife, and that's why she died, but the fact that you didn't. But at the same time, that guy said, are you still looking for her? Like maybe his wife is still alive? I don't understand. But at the same time, if Moldaver can still be alive as who she is, you know, looking the same, 200 years later, maybe in fact your wife is still alive, looking the same, your daughter maybe, and she grew up. Or it can be his wife, it can be his daughter, maybe more his daughter. And you know that I have that feeling also about Lucy's vault, that maybe at some point they went outside to kidnap kids or stuff like that. I have the impression that that story with Lucy's mom coming from the outside or something like that, like there is something so wrong about it, and I wouldn't be surprised that these guys, not having enough population inside of the vaults, you know, at some point for one reason or another, maybe for the famine reason, they decided, you know, the plague also they had at some point, maybe because of that they decided to go out to kidnap kids because they needed more people inside of their vaults, and it's during that period of time that they kidnapped Lucy. Like, her memory also with her mom looking at the sun like that, I think that maybe it's a real memory from outside, it was truly the sun. Maybe they did that also with the Ghoul's daughter, they kidnapped the Ghoul's daughter. Oh la la. No matter what, how did you do Moldaver to stay like that, being so good? Maximus, the fact that he enjoys living there, it's not a surprise, and I'm happy for him that he can enjoy all of that. He can test, you know, try all of this stuff. What does it say about his character, the fact that he would be okay to give up on getting out just to have all of that? When in fact, during 5 entire episodes, he was all about being ambitious, ready to kill everyone, even his friends and all, just to get promoted, just to be a knight, just to stay a knight, just to after that being promoted as a king. Like, right there, you're ready to give up on all of that just for slippers and caviar. Maybe you're not that ambitious, in fact, at the end. All of the flashbacks were really nice. Lucy, for sure, she's sneaky and she's gonna try to understand what is happening. And for sure, when you're saying to someone, okay, you can go everywhere that you want, but not there, and not gonna tell you why, for sure you're gonna try to go there. Like, really, Harry Potter, book number 1, and plenty of other books, shows, movies. You can go everywhere but there. You can be sure that the main character is gonna go there because for sure he's gonna get curious. Why? Why? I want to know why. You're hiding something, it's suspicious. She was right, Lucy was right. Ah! Maximus and Lucy, the fact that he made a move on her, but then when she offered him to have sex, he refused and he confessed, you know, that he was totally ignorant about the subject and what he's supposed to do with that part of his body. That was fun, but really a big mouth, a big boca, but you're not doing anything. After that, and with it. She's gonna be your first at some point, Lucy. I'm sure of it. That's gonna be cool. When it's gonna happen, you know. I'm thinking about our boy, he needs to discover that once in his life. Please, for him. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there this review and I will see you on another day for another session of binge watching. Again, if you want, on my Patreon we have episodes of Advance, so surely this week they add my reactions and my thoughts to the episode 8 already. With two options, the longer reaction part with the level 2, the full reaction part with the level 3. It's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.